All right, guys, we are all set. We are live here for AEW Dynamite, the go-home edition of Dynamite. Before we have World's End this Saturday here. We have the finalists for the Continental Classic, a triple threat matchup: John Moxley, Jay White, and Swerve Strickland. Then, of course, Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson as well in the Blue League. Mariah May will be interviewed by Renee Paquette later on tonight. Chris Statlander versus Sky Blue as well. This is New Year's Bash. I actually forgot about that. Thanks, guys, all for joining in here. Sky Blue's 67th match in 2023 tonight. A very impressive impressive record there for Chris Statlander. She's definitely been a workhorse of AEW as well. And we are not waiting a minute longer, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Khan really knows how to start things off right with AEW show, as we have got the triple threat matchup of the Gold League starting right now here. We've got the man who has basically been the Iron Man of the entire Continental Classic. John Moxley has been undefeated in the Continental Classic except for last week when it was Jay White who beat John Moxley. How was your day off for Christmas Day last Monday night? It was really good, actually. Yeah, my family and I, we watched a lot of Christmas movies. It was very fun, actually, just to kick back and relax there. Right now, obviously, we cannot have the music too loud there. John Moxley's Wild Thing might get me hit with the copyright. I can see Will Nightingale turn heel tonight on Chris Statlander. I don't like that idea, though, Chris. I like Willow Nightingale. I don't mind Sky Blue being a heel. That's fine for me, but Willow Nightingale. Willow is someone who brings me joy, and she makes me smile. I need at least one of those baby faces that makes me smile and happy. I need a giddy baby face, and Willow Nightingale, the music and everything is so upbeat there. It's just perfect for Willow Nightingale. Let's see. I watched Christmas movies. What did I watch? Oh, God. I watched a movie called Annabelle's Wish, and I also watched a movie called The Tangerine Bear. I also watched I watched a Garfield Christmas special and The Nightmare Before Christmas. So that was nice there. All right, so up next is Jay White here. Again, we are starting off with the triple threat matchup of the Gold League for the Continental Classic here. One of these men is going to join facing off against Bryan Danielson or Eddie Kingston at World's End. I don't need a smiley Will Nightingale. You know what? That is other people. That is some people's opinion, and I am accepting of that. Where did my phone go? Well, actually, we are live, so I'm okay. Let me know, guys, right now if you want me to, talk during the match, or if you just want to listen into the commentary itself. I'm trying to figure out, which version people want. If they want to hear me talk during the matches as well, commentate the match, or if they'd rather hear the commentary from the actual team itself. Loud ovation from Swerve Strickland here tonight from the fans. What happens if Will Nightingale turns heel tonight, though? Make me cry. AEW would make me cry, and I don't think they want to make me cry. I got the volume all the way up right now, Hassan. Tonight I got a little bit dressed up there. I got my scarf on tonight, so I don't know. I felt like dressing up a little bit more here tonight, so. Looking fly, looking fresh. I'm very this matchup. I should have known that this is a match we were going to start off with because Tony Khan knows how to start things off hot. He knows that you got to keep the fans' attention and especially keep fans sticking around for more. Because if one match is good, you can bet your ass that the rest of the match is going to be good as well too. Again, this is the Gold League of the Continental Classic here. The finalists here. We're going to determine who the final of the Gold League here. Thank you, Hassan. It was inspired by the devil himself. Moxley has an earring on right now. Now, something to keep in mind, folks, is that this matchup, cannot be finished by a disqualification or a countout, as this is a triple threat matchup. So triple threat rules, allows it to have no countouts, no disqualification. I say that because John Moxley's got an earring in his ring, or in his ear. Oh! White set the outside. Right now on the matchup of Salt, it is Swerve Strickland versus John Moxley versus Jay White. And the two Bulldogs, Moxley, Swerve trading the forearm shots. Right now, I'm not sure if it's a good idea for Swerve to strike with John Moxley. Moxley usually always wins that bout there. Moxley out of the side. Bold prediction there from Hassan to vote for Swerve Strickland. Oh, a little bit of right to the back by Swerve. That's a little bit of playing games with Moxley there. Now, there is no outside interference allowed in the Continental Classic here still. But I do wonder if we have a 20-minute time limit. But we are taking this matchup to the crowd right now. And again, the referee's going to give a little leeway here right now because he knows that we need a winner here. So the referee's going to give a little leeway in this matchup. Swerve going right to the body. Jay White though. Oh, like the chop. Moxley the chop to Jay. It's getting physical out here right now. These fans better be careful out there. John Moxley and Jay White won't really care about who's in their way. They'll strike at anybody. Oh, no. Oh, Jay getting crotched on the guardrail. Yeah, that does not feel too good. Oh. I'm kind of doing a little bit of mixture here, talking a little bit during the match, but also kind of getting quiet to let you guys listen to the stream. Oh, and Swerve biting. Swerve reminding John Moxley just how vicious he can be as well. Jay White still hung out on the guardrail there. Oh, Swerve. Big time running knee strike there right to the chest. Onto John Moxley in a seated chair position there. 100% in the direction of Swerve Strickland right now here. The question is, can he keep the pressure and keep himself in the driver's seat? Again, what's on the line here, just for everybody to reminder, is that whoever wins this matchup faces against the members of the Blue League, whether that be Brian Danielson or Eddie Kingston. And then whoever wins that matchup in the finals, they're going to get the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, the New Japan Strong Heavyweight Champion, and the Triple Crown Champion. Moxley and Swerve up on the staircase by the fans. This match was taking place mostly by the fans here.
You can obviously tumble down these steps, and that could end the night for you.
The ref has been trying to ask these guys to get it back inside the ring. Obviously, these guys can't win the matchup outside. Oh! Swerve thrown right over the guardrail and back in the ring. Jay White following up behind Moxley and right into the kneecap there with a chop block. Down goes Mox. And like a shark who smells blood in the water there, Jay White striking at the injured shoulder of Swerve Strickland. And remember about the injured leg of John Moxley as well, too. Jay White hasn't forgotten all about it there. Jay White trading back and forth positions. He was looking at Swerve, but decided to go back to Mox. Oh, Moxley! That was a half and half suplex there, or that was a hammerlock suplex there, by Jay White, sending Mox in the corner with a chair as well. Jay White really taking control of this matchup here right now. Jay White may have done the smartest thing that he can. He has taken out John Moxley for a moment and allowing himself to target Swerve Strickland. Oh, wow. That was a loud, vicious chop right there by Jay. Hammerlock suplex by Jay White there again. Jay White, that one, Jay got a 2 count right there. One step closer, Jay White is to victory right now. Jay White, though, doing a smart thing. He is looking at everywhere. He sees that Jon Moxley's getting back up, and so Jay White goes out on the attack on Jon Moxley. Jay White is acting like a very smart wrestler right now in this matchup, keeping everybody grounded here. But he is definitely going to be working a lot of his cardio right now. He's going to burn himself out this way. Big boot there by Swerve, dropping down Jay. Swerve looking for a little bit of a tope. Oh, Swerve dove over the top, but landed on his feet. But Jay thinking about gourd buster. Oh, Swerve caught himself on the rope. Oh, Jesus. Sliding knee by Swerve. I think pretty soon we're going to be going into picture-in-picture break here right now, but the match has changed. It is now in Swerve's driver's seat. Whatever that means, I just said it. Oh, desperation move by Jay White with the eye rake there. And again, he can hold on to that for as long as he wants. No disqualification. Oh, Jay hits another big boot, this time for Mox. Oh, wow, what a forearm from Swerve. Another forearm there by Swerve.
It's Moxley, 2 consecutive elbow strikes, the hammer throw.
Moxley in the corner. Boot by Mox. Oh, Moxley now, he gets to rake the back of Swerve and says, payback's a bitch. Oh, Moxley was flipping off Swerve, and Swerve says, give me a finger, I'll bite it. He is biting it. Mox, whoa, thank you for joining in right now for our triple threat matchup. The Gold League finalists, Swerve, Moxley, Jay White here. One of these men are winning this matchup and then heading to World's End this Saturday. Nice diving back over there by Swerve off the middle rope there. And I'm not sure if this is a good idea from Swerve right now to dance around here. He's got Jon Moxley down right now. He's got to stay on top of Jon Moxley. Moxley still down. Jay White was trying to get his way back inside it. Swerve bringing Jay White into the ring with his wrist. Oh, a double stomp on the hands. Jesus. Swerve proving. Oh, Jesus. Kind of a bad camera angle there. Didn't see what Swerve did there, but Swerve proving he don't need Texas Death to be vicious and vile. He can do it by himself there. I forget about that. Oh, Moxley thinking about paradigm shift. Excuse me. Moxley, as you heard, set down onto Jay White. Swerve to the top. Oh, a little bit of a misstep on the footing right there. Swerve kind of pissed off by that, but he's still going for it. Nice cross by there by Swerve, circling right there, taking out both competitors right there. Now Swerve's got to make a decision. Who does he think might be more injured in this matchup? If I had to take a pick as to who I would see being the most injured in this matchup, I would say it would be Jon Moxley. Moxley's legs have been, definitely one of the limbs that has been injured in the Continental Classic. Jay White, we haven't seen Jay White take any injuries really or have any tape on himself at all. Swerve, his shoulder is still taped up from that Texas Death match that he had with Hangman and Page. Swerve has not taken a week off, of course, as he has to continuously wrestle in the Continental Classic, so he's not had time to even be able to heal up his shoulder. We are in picture-in-picture break at the moment right now, guys, for this Gold League triple threat matchup. Again, Swerve Strickland, Jay White, and Jon Moxley here right now. Swerve continuing the punishment on the outside of the floor here. Maybe this might be a good idea. Right now, Swerve talking some trash with the cameraman while holding on the face of Jay White right now. And that was a bad move there by Swerve. Swerve getting way too cocky right now. He's got to remember he's in a triple threat matchup here. Jon Moxley is a no-nonsense wrestler right now. Moxley is coming here to win. He's not coming here to trash talk or, talk down to nobody. Moxley wants the win. I mean, Moxley, he's been AEW World Heavyweight Champion. He's been the International Champion. Moxley, I'm pretty sure Jon Moxley would love to continue with more titles around his waist. I mean, again, the winner of this entire Continental Classic, they get 3 championships on there. And Jon Moxley, it's time for Jon Moxley to take a vacation. I don't even think Jon Moxley wants to take a vacation. Like Moxley, I think Moxley's type of vacation is like 3 weeks off or 2 weeks. Jon Moxley lives for this shit. He lives for pro wrestling. Like, he loves his wife and loves his family, of course. But I mean, this is his third love. Or maybe fourth love, wife, kid, and family, and wrestling in that order for Jon Moxley, I suppose. Yeah, because Jon Moxley, he did get a couple weeks off than Moxley beforehand, but everyone keeps saying that Jon Moxley should get a vacation. And while I agree, but at the same time, I do remember when Jon Moxley was promised his vacation, he kind of got like 2 or 3 weeks off. And basically, I consider that to be Jon Moxley's vacation because I don't think Jon Moxley is the type of guy who wants to sit on the beach and sip pina coladas. He'd get bored out of his mind and be like, God damn, I'm supposed to be doing something. Sky Blue and Julia Hart are my favorite wrestlers in AEW. We definitely know that one there, Chris. And I definitely think there's some good choices there. Swerve right now out on the ring apron there with Jay White. We are still in picture break right now for a moment. I think we're about to come back live in just a few moments here. Yes, we are back live, which is good because I need a break.
Underway, Swerve Strickland, Jay White, and Jon Moxley. Moxley's been effectively neutralized by the knee injury.
Oh, again, Jay, he knows that there's no disqualification in this matchup. Breaking the eyes, breaking the nose. Oh! Simple but effective pull there by Swerve, taken down. Oh, Moxley! Excalibur was saying that Moxley's leg was taken out. Well, now Moxley's leg is back in play. Takes the dive, the tope suicida. That's typical Mox there, able to push the pain there and continue on forward. Swerve has been dropped down. Swerve is on spaghetti legs. Moxley pushes through all the pain right now that he can't do this matchup. I'm not sure if it's a good idea for Moxley to be on the middle ropes there, go for the 10 punches and Swerve there. Got to be careful for his leg and biting in the face. Referee can say, please don't do that, but there's nothing he can do about it. Oh! Nice. Wild fire by Mox. Swerve. Oh, that was almost it right there, but Moxley, quick transition. With hammer and anvil elbows there.
Now he's got a double wrist lock on there.
That's a single wrist lock.
Certainly does. And you see he's got Swerve's head, or his thigh, Moxley's thigh crushed right up against Swerve's head.
Moxley, I'm pretty sure he would love to get Swerve's other shoulder, the injured shoulder there, in that wrist lock.
Remember, there's no time limit. I think you pointed that out earlier, Shivani. That usually is 20-minute time limit. These matches can go all night until we get a winner.
Oh, okay. So we just heard that one there. There's no 20-minute time limit in this matchup. There must be a winner in this matchup here. There's no draws. No draws in this matchup. So there must be a winner for the Gold League here. Got Swervers and Cakes in the finals at the end. Mox. Oh, the paradigm shift. Down goes Swerve. And Swerve able to kick out. Jay White has been laid out in this matchup. I don't even remember what happened to Jay White last.
They're trying to prevent the 3 count. I don't know where Jay is, but we haven't seen him in quite a while.
Yeah, Tony Schiavone, I think the same thing. I still feel like Jay White's going to pull this one off in the end. I feel like that Jay White's going to be the winner of the Gold League. If Swerve does win, he's not going to win the match at World's End, or at least he shouldn't. Moxley taking apart the table right now. Again, no disqualification though. And Jay White, he's got the steel chair because again, there it is. Utilizing the no disqualification rule in a triple threat matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing the referee can do about it. Oh! Jay White has shattered the leg of Jon Moxley. Now this is a stupid decision by Jay White right now to taunt at Moxley right now. Look, I understand you got Jon Moxley down, but you cannot expect the Death Rider himself to stay down. Oh! Another shot with a chair by Jay. If I was Jay White, I think I might have brought the chair in. Oh! Nice crucifix position by Swerve. Oh! Wow. It was a little bit hard for Swerve. For Swerve to get that crucifix in, but multiple. Oh, nice escape there by Swerve. Nice right hand. Both men on spaghetti legs right now. Jay White doesn't even know where he is. The only thing keeping Jay White up was the ropes there. Nice back elbow there from White. Fake out by Swerve. Nice fake out by Swerve Strickland there. A sideways Swerve kick. Again, there's no need for Swerve to rush around right now because there is no time limit in this matchup. These guys can pace themselves finally. Whoa, whoa. Howard, wait, whoa. Power bomb into power slam. Thank you all for joining. Whoa, Swerve to the top. Then about 450 splash. Nice clean splash. Moxley, the curb stomp. Oh, man. Moxley could have broken that pinfall up anyway, but he chose a curb stomp there to do even more damage. Now, Moxley, though, he may have used the leg that is injured there to use that curb stomp, which, I mean, he had to. So thank you all for joining in right now. We are in our picture-in-picture break, our second picture-in-picture break for this Gold League Continental Classic here. Again, in this matchup here, that there is no countouts, no disqualification. There's no time limits here. There must be a winner in this triple threat matchup between Swerve Strickland, Jon Moxley, and Jay White here. I feel a little bit cheap asking the guys this right now, but if you feel free to deserve the like button, feel free to hit that below. Also, feel free to leave anything that you guys want in the chats, as I am watching the chat and watching the stream right now as well too. Every man is down right now. These guys are spent. They are exhausted. They have pushed themselves to the bitter end here, and our finalist in the Gold League here, Jon Moxley, is starting to slowly move right now, but everybody's just slowly starting to move. Everybody's crawling to the center of the ring right now. Moxley forehead to forehead with Swerve right. Oh, Moxley right now, forehead to forehead with Jay White right now. It's almost like he's telling these guys, get up. We still need to beat the crap out of each other some more. Moxley picked up Jay White so he could smack him in the face again, and now everybody just throwing whatever haymakers that they got left, whatever strength is left in their bodies right now. Moxley, though, it's amazing that Moxley is still on his feet right now. I mean, this man, remember that the injury to Jon Moxley's leg really came into play in the matchup when he faced off against Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal may not have gotten any points in the Gold League, but if Jon Moxley loses this triple threat matchup, I'd have to say that a little bit of someone should probably thank Jay Lethal for injuring Moxley's leg a little bit. A German suplex was just hit. I believe Swerve just hit that onto Jon Moxley. And again, every man is down right now. The fans definitely chanting a "This is awesome" chant, and I agree. This is a very fun triple threat matchup that we are witnessing here right now. They're all spent. They're all exhausted. The only thing, whoa. Referee almost called over the doctor right there. Now, in a situation like that, if the referee stops the matchup, I mean, does that just mean that they eliminate Jon Moxley from the matchup, or does that mean that somebody's going to get called a winner? In my opinion, if the referee stops the matchup, I would say that Jon Moxley would just have to be taken to the back, and then this matchup would become a one-on-one between Jay and Swerve. But unfortunately, right there, Jay White saw that Jon Moxley clutching at his leg, and he is hurt right now. And Jay White, like a shark who smells blood in the water, is absolutely going after the leg of Jon Moxley right now. And in my opinion, if I was Jay White, I would probably tell him, and I would probably tell Swerve that we got to go after Mox. This is the guy, the MVP of the Continental Classic here. Jon Moxley has done everything in this match, in this tournament here, to be above everybody. I don't know if anybody has 12 points in this Continental Classic at all. Maybe Bryan Danielson, I'm not sure, but I mean, Moxley got those 12 points first before anybody else.
And you're looking at three men who have just
we are still back in the center here right now. The final Dynamite of 2023. Everyone just jabbing right now. Oh, nope. Get kick. Oh, chop. Jesus. Oh, right now. Oh, sleeper slam. Oh, sleeper. Oh, sorry, sleeper suplex. Oh, Mox. I believe this is how he put out Rouge. He's got the body scissors chokehold applied to Moxley. Jay White is like center of the ring. Moxley still has a great submission hold applied onto Jay White. Jay is in a seated position, but Swerve came in to save the day. Not for Jay White's sake, but he saved the day for himself's sake. Oh, Jay, Blade Runner. Oh,
Good counter.
yeah, wait, no. Jay.
Swerve was looking for that.
Oh, man. King Kong lariat. Oh, Blade Runner. Jay White's got it. Jay White's got it right there. Oh, that was so close. Swerve woke up in the last possible moment to save the day again. He saved John Moxley's self, and he saved himself from the loss. That was the end of the match right there. That was the end of the match there. If Swerve was just a little bit farther away, this was over. Smart job there by Jay White, returning with a steel chair there. The equalizer about to be utilized. Oh, clubbing blow with the back. Shit, I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, studs. It's very smart. Jay White's the one who brought the weapon in the first place in this matchup. I don't know what Jay White's doing. I mean, if he hits the referee, I'd have to imagine that warrants some type of disqualification. I mean, they can't hit the referee. Accidental contact, sure, but he's got the chair placed in the corner. Moxley is down and out. And the leader of Bullet Club Gold has got some evil intentions in his mind right now. Wait for a little bang bang. Oh! Jay face first in the chair. Mox got the sleeper hold applied. Swerve drops Mox down. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, he grabbed the leg of Moxley's. He grabbed the pant leg of Mox for extra leverage there. Oh man, now we're just going to a slap fest right now. These guys just. And remember, slapping is disrespectful, but you're also slapping the guy across his own ear right there. That is a great way to bust up an eardrum there. Swerve throws it. Oh, big boot there. Nice big boot again. Moxley, the only thing keeping Mox up right now on the ropes there. Big discus lariat. Yeah. Oh. Well, Nelson applied for. Moxley resorting to biting for a moment. Oh, Moxley fell right down after getting buckled up. Oh, Jay White, like the snake in the grass, coming in the last possible moment. Blade Runner City. No, Mox. Big lariat. Oh, Death Rider. Oh, and Moxley gets the fall. Wow, guys, I think my prediction is coming true. I think we're about to get John Moxley versus Eddie Kingston in the finals this Saturday. We still have Bryan Danielson versus Eddie Kingston coming up soon. But after the story that they have told between Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson, I think it is a must-win for Eddie Kingston, especially for Eddie Kingston to, in this matchup, to retain his Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, New Japan Strongheavyweight Champion, and the potential possibility to become the Triple Crown Champion. When you think about it, John Moxley's got a tough position to get ahead of himself anyway. He'll be facing his friend Bryan Danielson in the Blackpool Combat Club if Danielson wins, and he'll have to face off against a former friend in Eddie Kingston. The last time that we saw John Moxley and Eddie Kingston in a fight, I believe that it was John Moxley who pulled away with the victory. And the last time we saw John Moxley and Bryan Danielson face off against each other, if I'm not mistaken, I believe John Moxley beat Bryan Danielson. That is the one and only time that we have seen John Moxley and Bryan Danielson in singles competition. We might very well see that happen again at World's End. If Bryan Danielson can beat Eddie Kingston, that matchup will be taking place later on tonight there. Eddie Kingston's going to have to bring his very best, because the last time we saw Kingston and Danielson, it did not end well for Eddie Kingston. Bryan Danielson had the victory there. the matchup, Eddie Kingston, Bryan Danielson, not taking place next, but it will be coming up later tonight. I don't know if that's going to be our main event. Maybe I have a feeling that should be the main event there. That should be the main event there, in my personal opinion. Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson there. Well, for a promo package.
This tournament so far has been everything I've always wanted.
They definitely should hold the Commonwealth Classic tournament every year. Every year, man.
Tonight, my match with Claudio didn't go how I wanted.
That was a fun match. Claudio and Danielson. Very fun.
Things happen that you don't want. Things happen that you don't like. And you got to keep moving forward. So we knew going in, Danielson controls his own destiny.
I am very excited for this matchup again. Danielson and Kingston. I want Eddie Kingston to be a garbage wrestler. Just break the eye of Danielson. Just beat the crap out of him.
Across the ring from me. I don't know how this happened, but I'm in the finals.
Show bum style, Kingston. The king of the bums, Eddie Kingston. And he don't care. He'll beat the hell out of Bryan Danielson tonight.
Eddie Kingston has never beaten me in his life. Eddie Kingston is a bum. I take that with pride and honor. I am the king of the underdogs, and I love it. Eddie Kingston physical.
That's my man, Eddie Kingston, king of the underdogs.
You're still going to lose, and you're still going to be a bum. This bum is going to go to the final. This bum is going to make you pay for every judgmental word you've ever said in your life.
There we go. All right, so we are going into commercial break right now, guys. Excuse me. We just saw our triple threat match, our opening contest between Swerve, Moxley, and between Jay White. And now, before anybody out there who's thinking, oh man, Swerve lost, trust me, this is going to be for the better for Swerve Strickland, because the Continental Classic was just there for him to really get more wins out there, for him to show up a little bit more and, just overperform like he has, because this is going to lead to Swerve facing down the World Heavyweight Champion eventually, somewhere down the line. I feel like that we need to get the closing of Keith Lee versus Swerve Strickland. Obviously, I think we need to do that first before we get to Swerve for the World Championship. And I would have Swerve beat Keith Lee. I love Keith Lee, but Swerve Strickland right now is white hot. You need to capitalize on it while he is hot, because you don't want to slow down. You don't want to slow down right now, because while you have momentum, you need to keep the momentum. A loss tonight for Swerve Strickland. Here is something to note. Swerve didn't get pinned in the matchup tonight. So, I mean, even if he did get pinned, I wouldn't consider that, losing momentum. But, what you have right now with Swerve Strickland is he's got a lot of momentum behind him right now, and you need to keep that momentum. So you don't want to stop at all right now. Watching Christmas is Nothing Hill movie on Hallmark Channel. Oh, okay. I hope you enjoy it, Hassan. So we're going to be coming back live with AEW Dynamite in maybe about 30 seconds, maybe. We have the interview between Renee Paquette and Mariah May. I imagine that we will see Tony Storm involved in the interview, maybe somehow, some way. I don't know. Maybe just maybe Tony Storm will come in the interview and actually throw Mariah May out of it and says, darling, this isn't your time. This is my time right now. Eventually, it will be your time. But right now, it is my time. I'm predicting that's going to happen. I think that would be absolutely brilliant right there for Tony Storm to kick Mariah May off the interview. And she'll demand that Renee interview her instead. We're also going to see Chris Statlander and Sky Blue later on tonight as well. We're also going to hear from Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, perhaps for the final time before their no disqualification matchup this Saturday at World's End. And we have MJF and Samoa Joe against the Devil's Henchmen as well.
We are back live with you here on Dynamite, a very angry Swerve Strickland, and of course it was a tremendous match, Swerve, but John Moxley moves on. You don't even give me time to rest. You don't even give me time to gather my thoughts, cool off, get a towel, nothing. I'm still sweating. My arm is falling off of my body right now because of those two men. I wanted it so bad, Tony. And you know that. This man knows that AEW, the rest of the fan base knows I wanted it so freaking bad. When I said this Continental Classic was breathing life and injection back into the wrestling business, the entire industry, not just AEW, I meant that shit. I swear to God, and I wanted it. I proved that I'm one of the best in the industry, if not the best. I didn't get pinned. Jay White got pinned. Matter of fact, let's go over to somebody over there on Collision that says a building houses with bricks. Somebody's looking for me, huh? Keith Lee? Yeah. You say I'm the him? I'm that him? That's the first thing we've agreed about for over a year now. You want me? Well, guess what? I ain't got nothing to do in Long Island. December 30th, yeah. I'll be there. Is he going to be there, huh?
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, he is here tonight. He said that in case he missed you, that he didn't have this contract for you for this Saturday coming up.
Wait, what?
I didn't approve this yet. Why would they do it without my approval, huh? Why?
This is for your approval. I mean, he's...
What? We'll see if he shows up on Saturday.
Wow, we're not going to wait a second. Guys, that's very good news for Swerve Strickland fans. Let me explain why. In my personal opinion, I think that's good news for any fans of Swerve Strickland, myself included, because we are just trying to get this out of the way, because we did not get the matchup between Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. They're going to do it right now, and then Swerve more than likely is going to beat Keith Lee, so that way Swerve can move away from Keith Lee, from that part of their past that they did not get to. Then Swerve can go right to the World Championship. That's happening, guys. I think they're gonna put the rocket on Swerve. And yes, Hassan, I did say that World's End pay-per-view is coming up Saturday. Guys, that's good news. That is very good news. That's what I think they're doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining me now, a woman that has generated so much interest and buzz ever since arriving here in AEW.
Darling.
Mariah May.
Mariah May following.
This is actually the first time I'm going to hear Mariah May's theme song.
From the start of wrestling promotion in Japan, now here to
I actually like this. I like this theme of Mariah's. Now, I didn't know if there was going to be a sit-down interview, but...
Mariah, I understand that you have an important announcement to make tonight, but before we get to that, I actually want to take you back to last week when you brutally attacked Riho. Can you walk me through your action? Hi, Renee. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Yes.
What you call a brutal attack, I call supporting the greatest star of our time, Miss Toni Storm.
Bravo, madame. Bravo,
Something
bravo.
we could all do more of. So, moving on. You've all waited so patiently for my debut, and I'm here to tell you when it's going to be.
World's End.
I didn't really feel like 2023 had the best energy, you know?
Oh, okay.
Not enough glamour. So, my debut is going to be next week on the first Dynamite of the new year.
What are you doing?
Because 2024 is all about Mariah.
Uh-oh.
Mariah May, pop show announced.
Oh, wait a minute. More uh-oh. I thought we were going to see Toni Storm come out and say, wait a minute, my darling. It's going to be your year? Better run away. Mariah in retreat mode. Better run away. Oh, she's on her knees begging. Wait a minute. There's Toni. Oh, she was looking to clock the face of Riho with the title herself. Oh, not again. Another Tiger Fed kick. And Toni barrel rolling out of the ring. Riho's not wasting any time. Schoolgirl can fly crossbody.
Impressive by
Goodness
Riho.
gracious.
Will we see a new champion crowned?
It is looking very good for Riho right there. Toni Storm is out of it right now. I don't think she knows where she is. Her title is gone. Luther is down. Mariah trying to check on her number one fan, or her number one idol, excuse me. Rio's got the title in her hand, and I gotta say, the championship looks good over the shoulder of Riho right there. I would love to see Riho with that AEW Women's World Champion, but not yet. I think Mariah's going to be the one to take the title from Toni Storm. But I would not hate a Riho victory. Hey, let's go.
What's up, everybody? We just wanted to take this time to say that although we came up short against the Acclaim, we're not taking it to heart because we know that there are still plenty of other trios that we can match up against.
Yo, right. I want to point something out there. Dante Martin wearing Matt Seidel's shirt there. Kudos to you, Dante.
They're up. And really, we're just getting started. So we're going to throw out a challenge to any...
Okay, all right. I see what you're doing.
Did I miss something?
And really, we're just getting started. So we're going to throw out a challenge to any...
Okay, all right. I see what you're doing.
Making challenges while we're all 5 feet away over there.
Right.
We get it. We see what you're doing.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys Friday.
Honestly, he did the same thing to me last week. See you Friday.
I kind of...
This Friday.
I kind of like that by Orange Cassidy.
The final stop before World's End.
I'm afraid it's going to be on 2024 Rose Parade on Hallmark Channel. Yeah, I'm not sure what that. Well, we are getting set for our sit-down interview between Adam Copeland and Christian Cage here. I think Christian Cage is upset that it's Lexi Nair and not a Canadian like Renee Paquette coming up next.
For over 35 years, we've been putting more to performance nutrition, so we know how to help you find a little more. There's more of you.
So we're getting set for Adam Copeland and Christian Cage up next in our sit-down interview here. I'd have to imagine that there's going to be no physicality, no violence allowed in this matchup here. At least not between those two there. Nick Wayne is over there, and we still haven't seen Killswitch, a.k.a. Luchasaurus, in quite some time. Don't know how he's feeling. Maybe, World's End is when Killswitch makes his return. The question is, does he help out Christian Cage or does he help out Adam Copeland? I can't see why he would even help out Adam Copeland to help Adam get the victory. I would say that, Luchasaurus, if he does return, it would definitely be to help out, Christian Cage.
There's an edible for that. Get all kinds of deliciousness delivered right when you need it at edible.com.
Oh, is he? Oh, I didn't know that. How did you know, Chris? Do dinosaurs use social media? I haven't seen anything about Luchasaurus being on vacation, but I will trust that. I didn't know that dinosaurs knew how to take vacations. Wow, they're evolving. We better be careful. Evolution is I don't know. I'm running out of something to say.
Do you have any food allergies? Well, my teeth are sensitive to cold.
Progressive can protect you from becoming impounds.
I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen in this interview between Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. I'm hoping that Lexi Nair says to them that, guys, no physicality is allowed here. If there is, Adam, you will lose your shot at the TNT title this Saturday. I hope she says that because I would love for Christian Cage to pull every single dirty little trick out of his mind there to really, want Adam Copeland to strike him so he can get out of the championship matchup. I swear, I don't know why Christian Cage would even give Adam. Oh, hang on.
What am I doing? I'm not even sure anymore. I thought wrestling poisons her, but it's maybe she that poisons me.
Because you're gone. And now I have to prove myself. By winning this tournament, I will start to be on that path. It will help me.
I promise you, I want to hit on your client. Once it's finished,
Oh, good reminder. Thank you.
done avoiding people to please my wife. I'm ready to kill everyone. I am the Redeemer. I don't want to fight Andrade because he's my wife's client. I want to fight him because he's an. Let the Redeemer give you a piece of advice. I don't pray to God anymore. But you definitely should. This is the blood of the Redeemer.
Now, I wouldn't have Miro versus I am drinking Pepsi, cherry Pepsi. Yeah, I would not have Miro take on Andrade El Idolo at World's End just yet. If CJ is not ready to come back just yet, then if she is ready to come back to work, like if she just needs to wear some like tape on her finger, then okay, let her come back. But you can't have the match between Miro and Andrade El Idolo until CJ's ready to come back. I thought we were going to see Adam Copeland and Christian Cage next, but I guess okay, so it's official. Andrade versus Miro. I should have shut my mouth and just let Excalibur talk. I guess we're going down the ring to Tony Schiavone, I believe. I thought we had Adam Copeland and Christian Cage next, but
Well, fans, as we've been celebrating the holidays, we hope everyone here has had a great holiday. Getting ready not only for the new year, but
Thank you, Tony.
ready for World's End coming up on Saturday night on pay-per-view. And tonight I've been told we are going to do a celebration for Boxing Week.
this sounds stupid, but
And here for that celebration, ladies and gentlemen,
thank you, Tony.
Don Callis and the Don Callis family.
I loved how Tony Schiavone has to swallow some bile down his throat before he can even utter the name of Don Callis. Thank you, Tony Schiavone, for just playing into your character the way you do. I just love that so much. I'm really not understanding what this boxing week thing is. This kind of sounds silly. But I don't know. Maybe it's some promotional thing that they have to do. It's something about pro wrestling. Sometimes they have to do promotional stuff, and it is what it is. Most of it sometimes sucks. But it is Don Callis, so maybe he'll make it entertaining somehow, some way. Whoa! Large FU Callis chant. The AEW crowd usually never showing any love to Don Callis, nor should he get any of it.
I think we can understand what everyone is saying here, Don Callis.
Well, you better get out of the ring there, Schiavone. I don't know if I'd stand in the ring with Don Callis and the family there. Might be in trouble.
I have something important to say.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
As you may or may not know, there's been a lot of stuff going on outside the wrestling business the last couple of weeks, family stuff.
Oh, no.
And I just want to say, it's been a very difficult 2 weeks for me.
Is Don Callis got to break character?
Guys, you know what I'm talking about, and at times like this, you need your family. And I couldn't have gone through it without my family with me. And as a way of saying thank you and honoring Boxing Week in Canada,
Ole!
I've gotten all of you guys some wonderful Boxing Week gifts to show my appreciation. Hobbs, check this out. This is for you, buddy.
Oh, no, that's
Beautiful.
almost the same type of penny that
Looks like us on the weekend.
that Callis and Omega had.
So catch us on. You have given me much support. This is for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, very good.
Don't even
Look
believe
at
it.
that. I worked hard on that one. Kyle, I call this one Dawn and Kyle go to Australia.
Well, these are some very
Just
nice
beat up
illustrations.
a couple of kangaroos like we do.
And Don lost the tattoos in that picture. That's funny.
It feels so good to be here tonight.
We got one
because of the
more.
Callis family.
Or is it,
The Don Callis family feels complete.
we got one more painting to reveal.
Finally, the whole family.
Remember, he's part of Don Callis' family, but yeah, well, I didn't realize Sammy was here. Sammy, he took over. Just welcome your newborn daughter.
Okay, I don't understand why the fans are cheering for Sammy Guevara. I swear if Sammy turns, babyface, I'm going to be very upset. Just because that wouldn't make a lick of sense at all. But it is nice to see Sammy Guevara back here in AEW, I must admit. Sammy Guevara, though, is wearing the inner circle vest there.
It's like Christmas all over again here. What's up?
They're going to just turn Sammy Guevara back babyface, aren't they?
Long time no talk, Don.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Whoa. What are you talking about? Didn't you get the gift I sent for the kid? Are you sure about that? The Canadian Postal said, listen, I'm glad you're here. We're doing gifts for Boxing Week, and to show my appreciation, I even got one for you. I didn't know you were going to be here tonight. I've been hauling this thing around for 2 months on the off chance you were going to show up for work. So please, this is a painting just for you I did specially, Sammy. Please come have a look. Take a look.
For boxing.
Go ahead.
Hauling around for 2 months.
It's fantastic. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
adorable.
That's beautiful there.
That's adorable.
That's a great
It's
addition
like we
right
got a new
there.
member of the family, guys. This is awesome.
That is,
He's in there.
This is
Don, I just have one question.
sure.
Who the hell told you to put my baby on that?
it was a nice gesture, Sammy.
Well, not no one, but look at it again. You got your whole family.
Hey,
You got your whole family there supporting you.
hey, come on. It was the thought,
Sammy, I mean, let's be
thought
honest.
to count.
You're not exactly mentally capable of being a parent. You're going to need all the help you can get, so we're here for you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You're worried about my parenting when you need to be worried about leading this group. I mean, we got Will Hobbs, who beat Chris Jericho. We got Big Tank, who beat Kenny Omega twice. But these people don't remember it because you make everything about you. You know, I've had people that I would never expect asking me how I'm doing when I got concussed. But you know who I never got a message from? You.
Okay, I just gave you a present, but you want to shoot on me? Okay, here it is. You're disappointed that I didn't call you. Let me talk about my disappointment, Sammy. I'm disappointed that you dropped the ball when you got hurt and blew the greatest opportunity you ever had. I'm disappointed that you didn't show up for work for 5 months because you were hurt and having babies and on maternity leave. So, let's get down to brass tacks. You have a choice to make. You either choose the other family, or you choose the Don Callis family.
So choose Ty Miller or Don Callis.
Sammy, I know you're a hothead, but before you answer, I want you to think about this. Think very carefully about this answer, because if you answer wrong, you are going to be remembered as just as big a failure as a wrestler as you're about to be as a parent.
Oh, that was a little bit way too far there by Don Callis right there. Why in the world would Sammy Guevara want to join up with a man like that right there?
Yeah, I mean, Don went too far, and Sammy forgot that he was.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hang on. I don't even know if I'd want to be Chris Jericho saving Sammy Guevara. Why would I want to be Chris Jericho saving Sammy Guevara? This is a man who turned his back on you. I mean, look, I guess I understand forget and forgive. You know, things happen. That is what it is, but... Oh, wait. Jericho is gifted the bat to Sammy Guevara. Sammy smashes over the glass with Don Callis and the baby. And perhaps beggars can't be choosers. Jericho's still in a war with Don Callis. He's lost his golden jet, but he may have found a Spanish god.
They have a long history, almost as long as AEW has been around between Jericho and Sammy. Absolutely. Both men extending hands at the same time.
And there's the hug, the embrace. Oh, wait a sec. No, Ricky Starks and Big Bill. Man, the distraction about the Don Callis family right there, and now the assaults there. The former lace sex gods being punished right now by Big Bill and Ricky Starks here right now. These guys trying to make sure and take out Chris Jericho to ensure that the tag team title shot never comes to pass for Chris Jericho. Bill is absolutely choking down Jericho there. Jericho might be turning blue any moment. Whoa! Hang on, the lights have gone out. What in the world? What's happening?
What is happening here? You see the fence. Bones trying to light up the ring.
Oh, there's Sting! Sting and Darby. Whoa, what? I have been missing Darby Allin. What is he doing out here? Sting, Darby Allin have some history with Chris Jericho, but making some friends along the way. And Chris Jericho tosses the bat to Sting right now. This is absolutely nuts here right now. What in the world is going on? Swinging for the fence, and Sting takes out the leg of Big Bill. And I think Jericho's baseball bat looks broken in half or something. I don't know.
Guys, I thought the last thing we would see was
What in the world is going on here right now? Sting and Darby Allin made the save for Jericho and Sammy Guevara. Actually, I forgot. Remember the last time we saw these four men inside the ring? It was in a tag team matchup. Sting leaped across from the ring on the top of the ladder through the tables on a Jericho. Jesus Christ! What an interesting end to 2023 for Dynamite there. Former rivals becoming allies tonight there. Darby Allin always claimed that he knew that there was something inside Sammy Guevara to be in the future of this company there. And Jericho and Sting definitely been apart inside the ring until this year. We got Renee Paquette coming up next against talking with somebody. Against.
Robert Strong in the Kingdom. Robbie, you've asked for this time, and frankly, at this point, I'm a little nervous to ask what's going on.
Renee! Thank you so much for this time. Oh my God. Me and the fellas have been working on something for the past 5 days, and I cannot wait to show everybody. Fellas, listen, we did a ton of research, and this is what we got. Hey, boy, not the devil. Captain Sean Dean, definitely not the devil.
The swervy one with the bad teeth. Not the devil at all. But what you see here is all roads lead to Max is the devil. Listen to me, Max. And listen to me very good. I'm going to prove you're the devil. Be it tonight, tomorrow, it doesn't matter. You're eventually going to be exposed. Because Max is the devil.
Roderick Strong insists on the fact that MJF is the devil, and maybe, just maybe, he is the devil. I mean, can you really doubt that Maxwell Jacob Friedman, with his intellectual brain, would not be able to plan out every single motive, every single plan that has come to fruition throughout this entire time of being the devil? Again, I'm just saying right now, because they're going through the World's End card, they're talking about Swerve Strickland versus Keith Lee. Guys, that's big. That's good news for Swerve Strickland fans out there, because they are rushing to get through Swerve Strickland and the Keith Lee thing just to close the chapter on that. So that way, when it's all said and done, Swerve can go right to the World Heavyweight Championship. Julia Hart versus Abaddon there. And, of course, the no disqualification matchup versus Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. I don't know if I want to see Adam Copeland with the TNT Championship. I don't know if I want to see Christian Cage lose that title just yet. I wouldn't hate it, but I just don't know if I want that yet. I think there's a better person to beat Christian Cage for the TNT Championship than Adam Copeland. It feels like the story is a little bit too easy to tell that way. But sometimes the easiest stories are some of the best stories to tell there as well, too. Oh, whoa, wait, what? Wait just a minute, take a minute right now. We're getting Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston right now? For real? No way. I thought that was going to be our main event. Dude, wow. You can't ever predict what the main event's going to be right there. I thought this was for sure going to be our main event, but not the case. Bryan Danielson with a total of 10 points. Jon Moxley was the leader in the Continental Classic. Jon Moxley had a total of 12 points there. Nobody else reached that stature, but Jon Moxley. Well, I mean, that's not true. Obviously, that's why we had the tie there. Coming up next right now, Hassan, the match is going to be between Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson for the finals of the Blue League in the Continental Classic here. Jon Moxley will be paying very close attention to this matchup here. Obviously, Moxley cannot be back. He cannot be out there watching this matchup. But he's going to be looking back on the TV screen, staring down that Eddie Kingston is going to be out there, the current Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion and the New Japan Strong Openweight Champion. Eddie Kingston walking down with a purpose. Eddie Kingston had a fire lit underneath him because of the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Kingston has been on the top of his game, since his matchup with Bryan Danielson. A new breath has been breathed into Eddie Kingston. And something to remember is that I believe that Bryan Danielson has said that Eddie Kingston has never, ever beaten him. Not in AEW and not ever in wrestling. Tonight, history could be made for Eddie Kingston here to move on to the finals to face down Jon Moxley, to right a wrong from his past. And this is where Eddie Kingston's got to step it up. Eddie Kingston cannot have any remorse for Bryan Danielson. Not that I think he's going to give it at all. Oh, and of course, Danielson right now crawling underneath the rope there, making sure Kingston backs off a little bit.
Championship that he put up for grabs. See what Daniels did a moment ago. He kicked himself out.
There we go. Need the fan on. Let's get a little bit hot over here.
That's just a way to control
now, the best thing that Eddie Kingston can do right now, he cannot get into a technical wrestling match with Bryan Danielson. Kingston cannot allow himself to fall into that game with Bryan Danielson there. Backing up, Danielson again under the rope there. Getting himself out of bounds.
His jaw is set. He is maintaining And I have to say this is somebody that's known Eddie for nearly 20 years, a surprisingly level head here in this match.
That is true. That is very true what Excalibur just said right there. Eddie Kingston has got to keep a level head right now. He can't rush into the game of Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson, I say this all the time. He's one of the best damn technical wrestlers in the game in professional wrestling to have ever done it. Very few men in the game today can keep up with Bryan Danielson on the mat. And Eddie Kingston can't do that. Eddie Kingston is not as good of a technical wrestler than Bryan Danielson is. But as far as the grappling arts of, suplexes and strikes, Eddie Kingston is great at that there. There's the backdrop suplex there. The first big move scored by Kingston. Oh, wait, hang on. Kingston and Tope? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Eddie Kingston perform a Tope before.
Yeah, you hit it with his hand. You could see when Danielson kind of went over to the side and Kingston hit it hard.
Oh! That was a heavy hand there by Kingston. Oh, God. Oh! Why do chops make that loud of a noise? How does that happen? A handprint across the face, across the chest. Ooh! Oh, man. Heavy hit. Jesus. Danielson got chopped so hard he went down on all fours. And I believe also that there is no 20-minute time limit on this matchup. I believe there must be a winner. Because
there must be a winner here tonight.
Thank you, Excalibur. That is exactly what I wanted. Now, something to note, though, ladies and gentlemen, in the first matchup, there was no disqualification and no countouts because it was a triple threat matchup. In this matchup, we do have countouts, we do have disqualification, but the countouts are to Bryce Remsburg discretion if he wants to give the count. Oh!
You feel confident in your striking ability.
Oh!
Throw hands and feet. And we've seen it.
Oh, my heavy hand chops done by Danielson. Oh, double chop by Kingston.
Returning to Wembley Stadium all in London coming up next August. Tickets are available right now. LiveNation.co.uk, Ticketmaster.co.uk.
Yeah, remember, go ahead and get any tickets, for All In. Remember, in my personal opinion, it's not about how close you can get to the action at a venue like All In. It's just about, being up there with anybody. It's the experience itself. So that's a great present to get for someone as a surprise or for a birthday present. Both men on the ring apron right now. Whoa. Danielson drops Kingston down the DDT on the ring apron. Yeah.
That was a great job right there.
Danielson, leap off the ring apron. A flying knee there. Right now, Kingston, with no respect thrown by Bryan Danielson, even after Eddie Kingston was kicking Danielson's ass, Bryan Danielson still has the nerve to just call out Eddie Kingston and call him a bum right there. Well, how are you going to feel, Bryan Danielson, when this bum beats you in the ring fair and square? That is my prediction. It is Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston in the finals this Saturday. That is my prediction right now. Is Danielson, though, in control over Eddie Kingston on the outside of the floor right now. And, Bryce Remsburg could start giving the count right now, but he wants a definitive winner in this matchup here. He has to do his job. At the same time, remember, it is the referee's discretion in AEW. No DQ, no countouts. But actually, I don't know about that one though, Chris, because in the first round, that was the Gold League. That was a triple threat matchup. In a triple threat matchup, that would be no disqualification and no countouts. But because this is a one-on-one competition between Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston, I would have to say that countouts are allowed as well as disqualification right there. Bryce Remsburg has the decision to make if he wants to start counting. But of course, it is the referee's discretion. But right now, Danielson's simply kicking in the back of Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston's got to get kind of getting angry right now. And this is what But you got to remember, never count out Eddie Kingston. We have seen time and time again, especially in the Continental Classic, where Kingston was dropped down and he still came back and won the match at the very end. But right now, things are not looking well for Eddie Kingston right now because Bryan Danielson has taken this matchup to the ground right now. He is out wrestling Eddie Kingston. And again, like I said, when you are Bryan Danielson there, you are one of the very best in the game of technical wrestling work right now. And Eddie Kingston is not doing himself any favors right now because Bryan Danielson is absolutely keeping the pressure, just keeping his legs locked under Eddie Kingston right now and calling him a bum repeatedly. You know, we can't hear that right now, but it is quite obvious that is exactly what Bryan Danielson is saying right there. And it must be frustrating for Eddie Kingston to not have been able to fight out of that hold right there. As Danielson right now going for a ground and pound right there. That is actually unusual strategy from Bryan Danielson. We don't really see this at all. What is the main event of Dynamite? You know, I'm not sure. I'm going to say that the main event is going to be MJF and Samoa Joe against the masked men of the Devil's Henchmen. That is my thought about who the main event is going to be. I imagine that they have some big angle planned at the end of that matchup or before the match ends to really, because if that's our main event, I think we're going to get the reveal of the Devil on Saturday. Eddie Kingston, he's gritting his teeth right now. It's hard. Oh! Fire back, Eddie, fire back! Oh, Danielson, oh, Troy, oh, Kingston, he's got to swim around like he's a fish in the water. He's got to get out of this as quickly as possible. Very smart, very good job there by Eddie Kingston. Pushed himself right to the ropes. He knew he was in dangerous waters with Bryan Danielson. That is how quickly Danielson can lock in that label lock.
Verbal attack, you know, it's kind of, you want to rent space in your opponent's head, right? So I understand that. Judgmental name calling, that's a little deep, but
Bryan Danielson just said, "Are you going to flip me off?" No, Eddie. I want Eddie Kingston to flip him off. Eddie Kingston, the king of the bums, the king of the underdogs, and he's going to beat the hell out of the American Dragon. He's going to slay the Dragon tonight. Go for it, Eddie.
Eddie Kingston and John Moxley, or Bryan Danielson and John Moxley in the Continental Classic final this Saturday at World's End.
Man, Bryan Danielson, get your ass up, Eddie. Go up for it. Exploder. Let's go, Eddie. Let's go. This is what I love about the Continental Classic matches, man. It's like, you know, you're telling a story inside the ring, really. I got hyped up for Daniel Garcia, and I'm the whole hyped up for Eddie Kingston. Let's go, Mad King. Oh, no, got caught. Eddie turns in DDT. Eddie Kingston go for Danielson's eye. Rip that bandage off of him. Time to get dirty and nasty. Danielson wants to call you a bum. You show him bum wrestling. They're chanting, let's go, Eddie, and some fans afterwards saying he's a bum. Eddie Kingston don't care about it. He don't care. He's going to continue the pressure. Towers of machine gun choppies.
Let's go, Eddie. He's no bum from the fans.
Oh, he's no bum. Eddie Kingston said, "Look at me," as he chopped Danielson. Oh! He has till 5. There you go. You show him, man. You show him. Oh, no. Danielson. Oh, he chops Eddie. That is center of the ring. The lapel lock is locked in. Oh, and that's center of the ring. Eddie Kingston's got to make a crawl. He's got to crawl. It's a long distance. A long distance call right to the ropes there. Oh, Eddie's trying to fight out.
interesting if Eddie could get that off free a bit.
Oh, that's a terrible position there for Eddie Kingston, but he's made his way right to the rope right there.
To assist him in that crawl on the ropes to force the break.
Oh, that label lock did some damage to Eddie Kingston's arm right there.
Winsberg said, give me a clean break. He doesn't need to.
And again, at this point, could be a referee stoppage there. If there's a referee stoppage, Danielson wins. Go for the eye, Eddie. Gotta go for the eye.
And now,
Hammerlock suplex.
suplex. I think Eddie was grabbing towards the eye patch that time. When he reached across the head.
Where is Danielson going? Danielson's going to the top rope, but Eddie Kingston is damn way all the way to the other corner there. There's no way he was going to make that there. Eddie Kingston thankfully popped him. Oh, man. Eddie Kingston about to chop Danielson so hard he's going to make him bleed. He's going to open up a blood vessel or something like that across the chest. He's going to leave a handprint across Danielson's chest. And he's going to say, you're going to take this back. And you're going to remember me after this match of Danielson. Both men to the top rope right now. Oh, wait. Danielson looking for the sneak out. Oh, Eddie gets crotched. Smart position there. Danielson using Eddie Kingston's shirt to pull him down for the tree of woe there. Kicks across the chest there. Eddie able to drop himself back down, but the damage has been done there. Oh, Eddie Kingston, he looks like he's out of it right now. He's got a contact with her. Oh, that was a drop kick right to the face.
What does he have in mind?
Eddie back on the top rope there with Danielson. Oh, the BCC elbows.
Those elbow strikes is Bryan Danielson.
On the top rope.
Eddie right now looks like he's dead weight here, Taz. Yeah, he is, but this is going to be, I think, a big back suplex there at the top rope. Super dangerous.
On the top rope, look at Eddie. Oh, Eddie turns it around. Oh. Yeah, that was right on the face of Danielson. I hope Danielson's okay right there. So we're going into picture-in-picture break right now. I mean, Danielson was trying for a back suplex there. Eddie Kingston able to rotate himself over at the very last possible moment there. I'm hoping that the referee is checking with Danielson right there. The referee is giving the count, so Danielson must be okay enough to continue the matchup right now. The referee, Bryce Remsburg, giving the count here. And unfortunately, at this point, if neither man can answer the call, Jon Moxley wins by forfeit, the titles. I'd have to imagine, unless if there's a draw and a count out here, I mean, maybe we make it a triple threat matchup, between Moxley, Eddie Kingston, and Bryan Danielson at World's End. I don't know. Danielson up to his feet first there. That's impressive, especially because Bryan Danielson took the worst of the fall right there. But yeah, he's up first before Eddie Kingston. Right now, both men on spaghetti legs walking towards the center of the ring. They're just looking to strike at each other right now. Shot the chest from Danielson there. Kingston. Not sure if it's a good idea by Bryan Danielson to go for a chop fest with Eddie Kingston. Danielson's best strategy may be to utilize those powerful kicks of his. But Danielson will not back down. Eddie Kingston is daring him to chop him. And Danielson is falling for the trap of Eddie Kingston right now.
Are you looking at 4x4s on cars.com again?
Eddie fires back with a chop right there. Danielson keeping himself up right now. It's amazing that Danielson's able to absorb the impact of these chops from Eddie Kingston and not go down here. Eddie Kingston is out of breath right now, it looks like. And Danielson looks like he's barely getting started right now. Danielson just like, okay, I hear you. I see you. Now go ahead and fire back more on me, Kingston. Eddie fires back with a chop right there. Thank you all for joining in. We are in picture-in-picture break at the moment between Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson. This is the finals for the Blue League of the Continental Classic here. One of these men is going to be going to face Jon Moxley at World's End. Oh, that chop there by Kingston dropped down Danielson to his knees right there. Eddie Kingston waiting for Danielson to get up. Oh, and Kingston takes down the straps from his shirt. And he says, all right, come on, your turn. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, Bryan. He says, show me what the American Dragon is capable of. He says this bum is going to beat you tonight at your very best. That is what Eddie Kingston wants. The question is, what does Danielson do right now? Does he go into the trap that Eddie Kingston is setting by chopping him? Or does Danielson, a spit to the face again? Danielson with no respect for Eddie Kingston at all here tonight. He has spat in the face of Eddie Kingston 3 times tonight. And now I think Bryan Danielson, he might be working out a perfect strategy by trying to piss off Eddie Kingston, making Eddie to make more mistakes. Oh, sorry.
Bryan Danielson, a battle of wills. Kingston scoring with those chops, but Danielson is as well. Yeah,
God. If you're new here, I don't talk during the chops. I try to be quiet so you guys can hear the full impact of the chops. Oh, there we go.
Inside of the knee. Danielson changing levels. Smart strategy by the American Dragon. Bryan Danielson. Yes, it is. Break them down, Tony. Yes, it is.
It's exactly what I was saying. It's a smart strategy.
We mentioned picture that Kingston, he's maintained his composure throughout this match, despite Bryan
God. Those chops from the Mad King. He's dropped down Bryan Danielson 3 times with those chops. Dude, Danielson's chest is getting red.
Wearing each other out.
God.
Look at the chest of Bryan
Oh my God.
handprints of Eddie Kingston all over.
Dude, Kingston slapping meat, and yes, that is exactly how it sounded. Oh, Danielson, wait. No Regal Plex!
Shoulder capture suplex. He's got Kingston.
No Regal Plex there by Danielson. Oh, yeah, Jesus, that chest is Danielson.
Danielson, that's where those chops have been. The Continental Crown at stake this Saturday.
Thank you all for joining in here for this matchup between Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston here.
Will it be Danielson?
Danielson right now. Rapid fire strikes by Danielson with those kicks in the chest. I think Eddie Kingston spat in the face of Danielson right now. Oh, these guys are spitting at each other there right now. Back and forth there. No respect from any of them there. Nothing but hate. Oh, Eddie dropped it down. Eddie, wait. Danielson, time for the drop kick. Oh, got buckled up. Oh, my lordy lord. What a failure by Kingston. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, that was a Northern Lights bomb there, as you may have heard from Excalibur there. 2.5 right there.
This past Saturday, that's how Eddie Kingston earned his spot in this Blue League final. And yet,
right now, this is a moment for Eddie Kingston to catch his breath right now and to think about a new strategy right now. It's going to take a lot more for Eddie Kingston to put away Bryan Danielson here. Danielson, he's wrestling with an injured eye, and yet Bryan Danielson is still in the fight.
In-ring confrontation. My God, look at Danielson.
Danielson's starting to move already. Eddie Kingston right now is beside himself. He can't believe that Danielson even got out.
Physicality, not just of this match, but this entire tournament, this group stage, this month long.
And right now, could be thinking about that powerbomb. Remember, that's how Eddie Kingston won the Ring of Honor World Champion in the first place. Oh, Danielson turns into Hurricane. Oh, Eddie Kingston turns around, sunset flip. Oh, sunset flip. Discus or forearm. Eddie. No. Danielson. Boom, psycho knee. Oh, no, that could be the knockout blow. Eddie. Danielson. Nice stack up there by Danielson, but he didn't have enough power to keep the shoulders down of Eddie Kingston. The lights were not on, but Eddie Kingston was still head on. Eddie Kingston's lights were turned out, but he still had the wherewithal to still push through and kick out. And it was actually a pretty strong kick out there by Kingston, too, to be able to roll that shoulder over. There's actually still a little bit of power behind it there. Danielson may have to return back to the little bell lock right now. Danielson, I think Danielson might be a little bit surprised right now. He's like, okay, you're still in the fight, Eddie? Well, there's a reason why you're king of the bums. You're a king for a reason.
He just, the way he stood up, Shivani, just made me feel his confidence.
Commentary
Went
right
through
now.
the roof right there for a moment. Yeah, absolutely. And
Danielson
sometimes I guess, here we go.
down the hammer and anvil.
Sometimes, you know, we talked about this before, Taz. In a match like this,
Oh, man.
second win, right?
I can't tell for a moment. It looked like Eddie Kingston was getting angry, but now he's going out. He is going out. Bright.
He's looking at Eddie.
Eddie's got to talk. Eddie's got to talk.
He said, Eddie,
Yeah, Bryce was about to call for it there, but Eddie Kingston grabbed it at Bryce's shirt there. He said, "Don't do it." That shows there's still life in Kingston right now, but
it's going to be the end of the night. It's going to be the end of the tournament for Eddie Kingston.
time to get Kingston's head kicked in.
He told the fans that Danielson would kick his head in.
Jesus.
That is exactly what he's doing. These are brutal.
Yeah, those shots are brutal. They're not fast-paced. They are slow with force. Danielson, Kingston will not quit, but eventually it may have to be called. And there you go, Danielson. You wanted Kingston to flip you off. You wanted him to show some dirty style. There you go. You got your wish. Eddie Kingston, resilient, shows your number one, Danielson, with the favorite middle finger. Oh, no. Eddie Kingston's on his knee there. Oh, Kingston baited it. Danielson, he laid the trap. Hurricane strike, half and half suplex. Oh, no, too far away. Oh, the roundhouse kick right to the shoulder. Oh, I don't know if that was a big hurricane there. But, wait. 3 times. Powerbomb. This is how Kingston won the Ring of Honor World Champion from Claudio. He's trying to get him up. He's got him up. Stacked him. Powerbomb. Get him up. Let's go! Eddie Kingston finally beats Bryan Danielson for the first time in his career. And now Eddie Kingston has a chance at redemption to beat Jon Moxley. The last time these two men were inside the ring one-on-one, Jon Moxley forced Eddie Kingston to submit in their I Quit matchup. And now Eddie Kingston, he put his throne on the line. He put up his Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. He put up his New Japan Strong Heavyweight Championship in this Continental Classic. It was not required by Eddie Kingston. Eddie started off with a bad record, but somehow, some way, crawled his way back to the top. He beat the man who called him a bum, and he pushed himself to the very limits here. But has Bryan Danielson done enough damage to Eddie Kingston to help Jon Moxley with a little bit of advantage? I don't know, but guys, that is our finals. Moxley and Eddie Kingston. I called it. I was kind of hoping for Jay White to win, but at the same time, when I saw how this matchup was looking, I was like, wait a second, that's it. Kingston and Moxley. I was like, that could be the finals. I love the fact that Bryan Danielson was selling, or maybe these guys weren't selling, but Eddie Kingston couldn't get Danielson up for the powerbomb at first, and he had to go for a second time, and Danielson didn't fight out because he was legit out of it right there. Oh, man. Guys, Saturday night is usually all right for fighting with Collision, but right now it's stacking up to be, oh, wait a minute. Former friends about to stare each other down right now. Jon Moxley. Gotta wonder how Moxley's even feeling right now here. I mean, how does he feel about Eddie Kingston? Does he have any love for Eddie Kingston left still? Moxley checking on Bryan Danielson. And remember that Eddie Kingston was friends with Jon Moxley, but he wasn't really too keen about Moxley being friends with Claudio Castagnoli. Jon Moxley couldn't even look at Eddie Kingston for a moment there. He turned his attention away. He's barely even looking at Eddie Kingston. He can't stand to look at him eye to eye right now. Oh, Moxley got the microphone in his hand right now. Shut up, man.
Microphone in hand.
So say it to my face, dog.
Speak your mind, huh? Eddie, all I've ever asked of you, every time I've stuck my neck out for you, put my reputation on the line because I believe in you, fought by your side, all I've ever asked of you is 100%. your best. And for a guy who's angry at the whole world and thinks the whole world's against him, you sure do got a lot of people that love you, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Listen to this building, man. Everybody here in Orlando loves Eddie Kingston. AEW fans all across the country and the world love Eddie Kingston. Every single person in the building on Saturday at World's End in New York City is going to love Eddie Kingston. They don't care whether you win or lose, but they do deserve your very best. 100% of everything you have in your heart and your soul, they deserve your maximum effort. Problem is, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you can't beat me, and you know you can't beat me. So for my money, you've already lost.
Oh,
You've
damn.
already given up. You're already making excuses, but that's not going to fly this time. A couple years ago, I gave you the shot of a lifetime, and I let you off the hook. I let you go out on your shield. I let you die a warrior's death, and I didn't have to because I wanted you to come back stronger because I believed in you. This time, you're not going to get one single favor. You want to be a Triple Crown champion just like all your heroes? You're going to have to earn every inch.
He gonna fight it. He gonna fight as Eddie Kingston, Jon Moxley.
Win or lose. No. You talked enough, Al. You talked enough.
He's like, you talk enough.
Let me tell you something, dog. Don't come out here and treat me like you're a young boy bitch, Yuta, because I ain't no young boy, Remember something, dog. I'm your senpai. I broke in before you. You're lucky I let you breathe.
Oh,
But I'm going to tell you something. You're right, dog. You're right. I'm one of the most down people. I hate myself more than I hate anyone else. But on Saturday, the king of the bums is going to push you. You told me one time when I wanted to quit AEW, you said you are not allowed to quit because we need people like you around to shape the younger guys. So, is that what you want, John? I'm going to give you everything I have. You better show your fighting spirit because I'm going to show you mine. And I'm going to bust you up and enjoy it. That's my outline, Topher.
oh, I'm so excited for this one. Moxley and Eddie Kingston, two men that had former love for each other. The love is gone. It is nothing but the opportunity for each other to become the first ever winners of the Continental Classic, the first ever Triple Crown champions of AEW, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship, the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, and the Continental Championship will be on the line. Oh, man. So much on the line. And again, Eddie Kingston didn't have to put his titles on the line. He made that decision for himself. This has been the year for Eddie Kingston, my men. My men and women out there, this has been his year. He beat Claudio Castagnoli. Finally beat Claudio Castagnoli, became Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. He finally beat Bryan Danielson, and now Eddie Kingston is going to go on Saturday and beat Jon Moxley. That is my bold prediction. This is the Eddie Kingston year.
Seriously. You leave me hanging? Me, the face of TNT.
Excuse me, guys. Adam Copeland is here.
Well, get him in here. I've been waiting forever.
Exactly.
I got things to do.
Christian Copeland, face to face, next live on Dynamite.
Wow, well, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for one more commercial break before we get to Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. Because Adam Copeland's such a big star, he couldn't even be there when Christian Cage was already sitting down in the chair right to this interview. Egotistical rated R superstar Adam Copeland, huh? Well, I got no follow up after that. Oh man, what a night it has been, guys! I mean, for crying out loud, when I saw the matches tonight, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some great action, but I'm like, what else is there? I'm like, I don't know what more we're gonna be able to see. Like, it kind of seems like a like a pretty basic episode of Dynamite, but you know the basic episodes of Dynamites are still fun as hell, guys. I mean, that's what I just love about AEW. Just give me some kick-ass wrestling and a little bit of some stories in there, and I'm a happy, satisfied customer.
Get all kinds of deliciousness delivered right when you need
So up next will be Adam Copeland and Christian Cage for a sit-down interview with Lexi Nair. We learned that Mariah May is going to have her first matchup of AEW next Wednesday of the first episode for the first episode of 2024. Sky Blue and Chris Statlander are still to come. After this interview, I'm assuming between Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. And then more than likely the main event is going to be MJF and Samoa Joe versus the Devil's Henchmen. And then we are all set, guys. Then we will have Friday night, which is going to be a 3-hour live stream because Collision and Rampage will be there. So what a night for you all to be there to celebrate that night. And Saturday night will be World's End. So it's fun, stacked week for AEW and for wrestling fans alike. Don't know why I brought out my country accent there, but just doing what I can to have a little bit of fun during the commercial breaks here right now.
Not sure I agree with that. I'm not sure I like your hat.
Okay.
It would never fit on you.
I think we're going to come back live in just a few moments. After the interview, I'll have to do something. So we know our finals for this Saturday. It's going to be Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. For those just joining in, and just repeat for that one there. That is, I'm actually happy that I got that right there. This year was Sky Blue, Julia Hart, and Eddie Kingston here. I agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Nick Wayne, Shayna Wayne, the TNT champion.
I don't like the fact that Lexi Nair is holding a microphone there. If I can nitpick just a little bit there, I would rather her just not have the microphone there. It feels a little bit more of a genuine sit-down interview without an AEW microphone, just people talking.
The Patriot.
Small
First of
nitpick.
all, it's Mother Wayne and the prodigy Nick Wayne. I've been sitting here all night waiting for Adam Copeland to show
Yeah.
up. Just ask me, what the hell?
Oh, no. We're not getting a sit-down there. Adam Copeland has nothing more to say. Oh, Jesus. Shit. Yeah, security's having to get these guys out of there. There's not supposed to be. Christian Cage needs to be 100%. Oh, no. He didn't have time to run away. We were getting a backstage brawl right now. Oh, thrown right in the steel trash can. And right now, they've had to set down the wrestlers to try to break these guys up right now. They've got to save this matchup for World's End. Oh, no, everything's going to hell. Everything's going to hell right now. They can't even. Brian Keith can wholly separate these guys here. Top Flights of Pensacola producers trying to hold back Adam Copeland. Copeland rushing in. Cage better run for his life. He better run like a scolding dog. He can't get him. These wrestlers are trying to do what they can here. Tony Khan may have to step in and tell these guys to back it off here. Otherwise, no match for Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland is psychotic right now, ladies and gentlemen. He was smiling. That was his former best friend, his brother in arms. Christian Cage checking to see if his nose is busted or hey, something.
Christian Cage, no DQ this Saturday night at World's End.
I hate to do this during women's action right now because this feels like a terrible thing to do to people. You know, gotta take the break during women's action, but I gotta go real quick, guys. Feel free to leave anything you guys want to chat. I will catch up with you guys in just a few moments. Hopefully I return before the ending of the match.
Interest in Chris Statlander, none other than Stokely Hathaway. What do you mean interest? We were trying to drive a wedge between Statlander and Will Nightingale. Whoa. I just care about the AEW women's division thriving, and the only way to do that is by competition, right? Come on.
So basically, you're telling stories.
You're driving a wedge between Statlander and Willow Nightingale, saying this is not true. I did not start that. Did I start that? I remember Stokely starting that. Thank you very much. No, your talent's up, Tingles. You're the one chatting out, going around, spreading the word. I just relayed that. Okay, the Chris Statlander. Okay. Chatty patty ass boy. Let you finish it on. Well, Chris Statlander, despite Stokely's best efforts, still friends with Willow Nightingale. The same cannot be said about Chris Statlander and Sky Blue, as recently as a month ago were considered to be very close friends. Yeah, but Sky Blue has changed, man. She has changed. She looks different. She approaches her matches differently. Well, I think it's for the better, in my opinion. I think Sky Blue's friendship, relationship, she's buddies with Julia Hart. I mean, so I think that kind of rubbed off on her. Well, speaking of Willow Nightingale, the world's best chefs put their knives on the line to settle the score. Catch Willow Nightingale on this week's Super Chef Grudge Match with all new episodes Tuesday at 9, 8 Central on the Food Network.
I'm back.
The Super Chef Grudge Match.
That's good. I made it just in time for the action to really start here. So we got Statlander and Sky Blue here in this matchup here. From what I can gather, I don't see Julia Hart out here at all for Sky Blue, which is kind of weird. I would think that maybe Sky Blue would be out there with perhaps her protege or her I don't know, her peasant. I don't know what would you call Sky Blue? I mean, if Julia Hart is more. Who is on the match right now? It is Chris Statlander and Sky Blue, Hassan. Right now, Statlander in full control over Sky Blue with a couple of body slams right there. Sky Blue's going to have to utilize some quickness to get out of this matchup, get out of this right now.
So I don't blame you for trying to align yourself with Chris Statlander. Thank you.
Head scissors. Whoa, nice escape though from Statlander there with a cartwheel out of it. Thank you all for joining in here right now. Big shotgun drop kick there by Statlander. This is one-sided right now here. Statlander getting some revenge over on Sky Blue after everything that Sky Blue has done, the disrespect. Oh, Sky Blue, only friend of Julia Hart. I mean, I suppose I kind of like the idea about Julia Hart, like kind of like owning Sky Blue, like a mistress or something. I don't know. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was a bad decision by Sky Blue. They're trying to overpower Chris Statlander. I don't know how she thought that was going to work out to her benefit at all right now. Statlander, the elevated suplex there with a stall right there. Chris Statlander has been waiting for a moment like this here to get Sky Blue one-on-one here. And now she doesn't have anything to be sorry for. She doesn't have to take it easy on Sky Blue. There's no friendship between these women anymore. They're not allies. They're not friends at all here. Statlander can just punish Sky Blue with as much as she wants right now.
Just trying to be professional out here. I gotta get razzed by Shivani. I got you a Starbucks gift card. Who else gave you $5? And a bottle of tequila. But I think
whoa.
Chris Statlander.
Both women out of the ring over there. Whoa, wow. That was like a reverse sling blade by Sky Blue there, sending Chris Statlander face first on the ring apron there. That was quite a unique offense there by Sky Blue. I will give her that one there. That was definitely nice there. And now Sky Blue, this is where it's actually going to benefit her right now to be able to utilize this new dark, more aggressive style of hers over on Statlander, because she's going to need it, because Statlander has been the aggressor and been in complete control of this matchup for most of it here. Sky Blue had it in the moment in her hand for a moment right now, and now she keeps the momentum in the palm of her hand right now by throwing those clubbing blows right to the back and out, utilizing the rope there to choke out Chris Statlander there, giving the full 4 count right there. Smart decision there. You may not like it there, but definitely you want to utilize whatever you can on Chris Statlander there to choke her out and hold a 4 count there. Obviously, Sky Blue knows you got to let it go before the 5 or risk disqualification there. Oh, and the sadistic lick of the hand before throwing the chop to the chest of Statlander for a more aggressive thought across the chest. Boom! But simple forearm by Statlander there. I don't know what Sky Blue can do right now over Chris Statlander, because right now Statlander will always be able to overpower Sky Blue. But right now Sky got the cover on Statlander, getting a 2 count right there.
Only pay for what you need.
Sky Blue, simple kick right to the back is simple but effective there. Going to break down the base of Chris Statlander just a little bit there. And right now, Julia. Oh, that was my mistake right there. I've been talking a little bit about Julia Hart in this matchup right now, so I think I actually have her on my mind. Sky Blue right now locks the arm across the throat of Statlander there. A straight jacket chin lock applied there by Sky Blue. Oh, wait. Statlander is down on both knees there. That is putting more pressure on the knees. Question, will Julia Hart get involved in this matchup at all? I don't think so. I think what we're doing is, in this matchup, I think this is just a matchup for Statlander to have in order for her to win this matchup, because I think we're just trying to build Chris Statlander up for next year to face off against Toni Storm or Riho. Because I truly believe that Statlander won the TBS Women's Champion in 2023. I think she's going to move on to the AEW Women's World Championship in 2024. So I think this is just about giving Chris Statlander a good victory over Sky Blue. But hey, you never know. You know, you always want to make sure that, you know, if you enter the House of Black with Julia Hart, I mean, last thing Julia wants is for her, you know, her choice and bringing Sky Blue into the house to make sure that she doesn't lose. But go! Woo! What a knee from Statlander. O'Connor roll and deadlifts up the Chaos Theory. Smart move by Statlander, pulling Sky Blue away from the ropes there. Got the cover. And that was a close count there, the 2 3/4.
It's been 19 months since Chris Statlander has last been pinned inside an AEW ring. It's a very long time. Very long time. Now, just imagine if she changed.
Discus Lariat, nope. Whoa. Round, nope. Oh, that was a nice super kick by Sky.
With the thrust kick connects, and now Sky. 1, 2.
That was actually a very nice code blue as well by Sky Blue. I'll give her that. You guys know if it's your first time, if it's not your first time joining me on the stream, you know I'm a little bit critical of Sky Blues, code blues. Sometimes they don't always hit the most pretty, but that was definitely a very good code blue there. Sky Blue up on the middle rope right now. Oh, that was a bad decision. She tried for a hurricane run there. Statlander overpowered her.
Look at that power. Dominance.
She's got to go for something right now to Statlander. Oh, rolls it over. Oh, wait. Sky Blue tried for a hurricane run, but Statlander still up. The power bomb drops it down. May have Sky Blue stacked. Oh. She had stacked right there, but Sky Blue able to roll the shoulder over just a moment there. I think we're going to go into overtime here tonight, guys, because we are almost at the 9 o'clock on my end here in Chicago. The Devil's Henchmen, not sure how good of the wrestlers they are.
Anything against her. I just think that she's been running her mouth. Hey, very good.
I thought you said she had
big elbow strike. Hey, don't raise your voice at me. I would European uppercut.
How many matches did you say that Chris had before? 67. You said, and including the Indies. Okay. Both women on the ropes right now. Statlander looking for a superplex. Oh, nice drop down by Sky Blue. Trying to go off the leg there. Statlander. Oh, wait a second. Whoa. There's Sky Blue. Or there's Julia Hart. Julia. A forearm right to the face of Statlander. Oh, the super kick. And Chris was right. Julia Hart was going to get involved in this matchup. I didn't think that she would, but she did.
Julia Hart, that one that TBS
What is Sky going to do from here? Oh, avalanche code blue there. That's it. There's no way Statlander's getting out of that right there. Wow, that avalanche code blue. Statlander came down with a hell of a lot of force right there. And Julia Hart ensuring that her investment in Sky Blue was not going to lose this time around here. Unfortunately, the numbers were in the favor of the house tonight. Oh, wait a minute now. Of course, the attack after the matchup right now. We need some backup here right now. We need a friend. We need Willow Nightingale. Come on, Willow.
Getting hit with that TBS Championship belt wasn't bad enough.
Oh, and the sliding lariat from the back of the neck by Julia Hart.
2-on-1 beatdown. Come on, Shivani, do
And
something.
the Dragon Sleeper applied by Sky.
Save her. And she is.
And finally, let's go. Let's go, Willow Nightingale. And Sky Blue probably thinks that she. Oh, what is it? Whoa. Oh, I thought that Sky Blue thought that Willow Nightingale wouldn't even touch her there. Two former friends right there. Willow Nightingale to make the save for Chris Statlander.
And despite your best efforts, Willow still has Statlander's back. Listen, there's still some unanswered questions, all right? Unanswered questions.
And there we go. Thankfully, right there, Willow to make the save before this attack could get even worse here. Oh, wait just a minute. Julia Hart, your night is not over. You still have to look at the Living Dead Draw awaiting you this Saturday. Well, I'll let Excalibur say the rest. She's going to eat you. I heard someone say that. She's going to eat you. Abaddon looking to eat right now. Again, I say this again. I don't even think Abaddon wants the TBS Women's Championship. I think she just wants, Julia Hart's head. I think she just wants to beat her head. Oh, we got another interview.
This Friday on Rampage, are you taking on Marina Shafir? How do you feel taking on a opponent like Marina? I mean, Marina,
I'm just really excited for you, but I just can't keep this in. I'm so sorry, Ruby, but you know it's your birthday next month, and I've just been giving you so much.
Birthdays!
I thought I would get you something really special for Rampage. You want to know what that is? I got you a little help bag. Come on in, Holly. Look at her. She'll do anything. Anything. What? Crazy. They're great with her hands.
So I hear.
Yeah. Well, anyway, just in case you need. Oh, is that Angela? Sorry. Yeah, tell me to hi. I love that guy.
Good luck on Rampage.
He's great. Yeah.
Okay, talk to me. How did this come together?
Well, why don't I show you? Go on.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the?
Let's try
What?
The other thing. Yeah. Okay. We'll fill you in next week. I'm so sorry. Put that back. Put that back.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Big match made for
Well, that was creepy. Saraya just brought in some girl who has a knife behind her neck, behind her back. Well, Rampage, we're going to hear from Chris Jericho. Actually, you know what? I'll let Excalibur do the job. Oh, I love that matchup. Yuta and Seidel, let's go. Cool. Okay, you know what's hilarious is the fact that they're doing a 20-man battle royal for a shot at the TNT title anytime, anywhere. And on my stream last night that I did for the Universe mode, I just did a number one contendership spot for the TNT title. So that's just kind of ironic in my personal opinion. I predicted the future.
Championship will be on the line in FTW rules match. The cold-hearted, handsome devil, the FTW champion,
Hook Yuta for who was right? Julia Hart was going to get involved in the matchup. You're right, Chris.
Championship against Riho. Swerve Strickland goes one-on-one with limitless Keith Lee. So much history, so much bad blood between these.
Again, it's a good thing that they're doing this matchup, Swerve and Keith Lee right now. because they're going to, if Swerve wins, they're going to push it to the world title. So this is good news for your fans, for the Swerve fans. Swerve's fans live rent-free in Swerve's house. Oh, so no tag team title matchup. No tag team title match for the tag team champions. It's going to be an eight-man tag team, eight-man tag match. I'm sorry, Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Sting, Darby Allin, Ricky Starks, Big Bill, Kyle Fletcher, and the Powerhouse Hobbs.
Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, and Sting versus the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Big Bill.
So I kind of like that. The tag team titles not getting defended at the last minute. What do you guys think? Do you think Christian Cage retains his championship at World's End, or do you think Adam Copeland gets the victory? Yeah, let's go Moxley, Eddie Kingston on Saturday for the Continental Classic Final. I was right about that. Main event, MJF, Samoa Joe. All right.
At Domino's,
Let's jump to live. Thank you all for joining in. Our main event is going to be coming up soon. It's going to be MJF and Samoa Joe against the Devil's Henchmen. Now, remember the last time that this matchup was supposed to take place, we found MJF laid out in the back with a beer bottle over his head. The last match is not taking place just yet, Hassan, but the last match is going to be MJF and Samoa Joe versus the Devil's Henchmen. But as I was saying, remember last time this matchup was supposed to take place, MJF was found backstage with a beer bottle smashed over the back of his head, and Samoa Joe did not get to compete in that matchup at all. Julia Hart retains her TBS Women's Championship against Abaddon Saturday at World's End because she just won it. I agree. I don't think Julia Hart loses it just yet. I wouldn't mind seeing Abaddon with the championship there, but I think the best thing about Abaddon is the fact that she doesn't really talk. She's just there to go in there and beat people up. I don't think she really has any desire for any titles except for just beating people up. If she wins the title, great. I don't think she really knows what to do with the championship. That's the best thing about Abaddon's character, is that she's just there to beat people up, and she enjoys it. She doesn't really have a desire for titles. You know, she's just there for the competition. Let's see. I don't even know if we're going to get a matchup here tonight between MJF, Samoa Joe, and the Henchmen, or we're going to get another angle. Maybe the Kingdom will come out and they'll come out and just distract MJF or something like that. Maybe what happens? Maybe MJF doesn't even come out at all. Maybe MJF gets attacked again by the Devil's Henchmen, and we don't get a matchup at all. I still say though that I'm more convinced than ever we're going to get the reveal of the Devil on Saturday, and it's definitely going to cost MJF the title. I think Samoa Joe wins on Saturday. I think Samoa Joe's going to win against MJF on Saturday, and it's all because of one man, or maybe multiple men. Hey, there we go. Nice award given to FTR by ESPN and Pro Wrestling Illustrated Tag Team of the Year for FTR. Both men have definitely deserved it. They have put on some of the best matches of 2023.
Justin Roberts.
That's true. Good call there, Chris. I forgot that.
The Ring of Honor World Tag Team.
I forgot about this. The Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships on the line here.
We know the champion MJF.
Well, maybe.
We'll be teaming with Samoa Joe tonight, but this is a
We're waiting.
awkward. Okay, here's.
Oh, guys, it's the Shield. The Shield is here. I'm joking. I'm just saying that because the Devil's Henchmen are arriving through the crowd.
Fans, we're getting close to the top of the hour. We're going to go past the top of the hour if necessary here. But to stay with it. in this matchup, this main event matchup, which is
no theme song, no intro, no nothing. These guys, they have their faces covered.
And others in attacks for weeks upon weeks here at AEW.
And we are going overtime here, guys.
But to Roderick Strong's point, we've never seen them actually lay their hands on this man.
One half of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Now remember, though, that when we saw MJF and Samoa Joe in tag team action beforehand, they actually did work well with each other. And I imagine that MJF and Samoa Joe will actually work quite well with each other again tonight because, you know, Samoa Joe wants to ensure that MJF is fully protected for this Saturday. Samoa Joe has said time and time before he does not want MJF. Wait a minute, guys. Hang on just a moment here. MJF is waiting for Samoa Joe to come down the ring, but there's no sign of Samoa Joe anywhere.
Wait a minute.
Guys, Joe may have been laid out backstage somewhere. Oh, yes, it is. Samoa Joe has been laid out backstage, clutching at his leg right now. I've kind of lost the audio here for a moment. I don't know if I'll get it back. And I think MJF is saying that, yeah, I don't have any audio right now, guys. Oh, wait, here we go. MJF is still going to defend the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions by himself here. Guys.
How do you prepare for a team when you're by yourself and you don't even know who these guys are?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point by Taz there. How do you prepare for guys who... Oh, wow. Yeah. The banged up shoulder of MJF's there. We don't know who these guys are. We don't know what type of offense these masked men even have here. The Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships are on the line here. And this is just... 6 days away before MJF has to defend his championship? 3 days away before MJF has to defend his championship against Samoa Joe, of all people? Oh, MJF wants to see the face of this masked man right now. MJF has got to be careful. I understand he's a man on a mission right now. He wants the reveal to be made here. And these guys have got to be careful. If they want to keep their identities a secret, they cannot show any sign of offense as to who they are and just what type of moves they will perform. MJF has sit one of the masked men on the top, throwing the stairs. Thanks, guys, for joining in here. This is our main event. MJF against the Devil's Henchmen. Samoa Joe has been taken out. MJF is determined to take the mask off of these men here. Oh, wait, there's another masked man. There's another masked man with a red pipe right to the shoulder, the injured shoulder of MJF. There's too many, man. This is a damn army right now.
What a shot. And that was on that shoulder, too, as you can see. And heavy duty blow with that.
Oh, wait a minute. You've got to be kidding me. There's about to use MJF's own finishing move, the Heat Seeker there. We've got new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, and we don't even know who these men are.
We have new Ring of Honor. Yes, transmitting Ring of Honor Tag Team Champs. We don't even know who they are.
Thy kingdom come. Yeah, Justin Roberts came and announced it. Oh, wait a second. There's four. Cole, Taven, Bennett, maybe O'Reilly. All right, Taven, Bennett, Cole, Strong. That's 4 people right there. Sorry, Hassan. Both men are banged up. Samoa Joe's leg hurts. MJF's shoulder hurts.
He's in so much pain in that knee.
And Samoa Joe, this is not what he wanted. Samoa Joe wanted to beat MJF at his best.
But now, I mean, not only is the champion injured,
and now what is?
As well.
I don't even know if MJF realizes. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you. What's this on? Oh no! No!
Oh wait, just a what? What? Are you for real? Samoa Joe just struck MJF from behind. This no good piece of crap.
Look at him, he's walking fine now. I did that to you.
Oh no, not a muscle buster!
Muscle buster, that bad shoulder. Oh my God. Center of the ring, the muscle buster.
Samoa Joe said he was going to protect MJF, and it was a lie. It was a lie the entire time.
That AEW World title might happen. Good chance it happens.
This is the end of MJF, guys. There is nothing. There is no way. I'm calling it. That's it. Samoa Joe is our new AEW World Champion on Saturday. That's it. Oh, wow. I believed Samoa Joe. I believed he was there to protect MJF. I believed that he wanted MJF at his best as much as possible to be able to beat him so that way MJF had no excuses. Oh, I had a bum shoulder. Oh, my leg hurt or something like that. And Samoa Joe faked us all out. Damn. I believed him with that there. Whoa. And we got new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions in the Masked Men. There was 4 people. I mean, maybe the head devil, maybe the guy who is the head devil, the official MJF Devil's Mask, maybe he's never part of the attacks. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's a ringleader. And if that's the case, guys, that would make 5 people of these Devil's henchmen. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to get people's hopes up, but what if there's 5 people? Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, I don't know. I'm telling you, I think it's Adam Cole. I think Cole is definitely going to be the devil revealed tonight because why else would they want those Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions? The Kingdom want those titles. Stop Ben Saves Fisher here, all right. I'll say. So, guys, that is going to do it. Remember, we have Friday, we have Rampage and Collision, a 3-hour live stream. We didn't get any announcements as to what matches might take place on Collision, but stay tuned for that on social media for that, I guess. Anyways, guys, if you feel the video deserves it, hit the like button down below. While you are there, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified whenever we go live or any of our videos whatsoever. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all for Friday.